Okay then, my sisters fans, this video is going to be funny because we all are laughing about it. So I just want to hear what everybody else is thinking about this. If Gary even have a chance in hell with this one. What are the chances that Gary will be able to sue Andy for pain and suffering? I'm just like, I want to know who thinks by any stretch of it that Gary will be able to do that. I mean, it makes me think that Hayden is a dumb behind attorney or lawyer, whatever they were using, lawyer. First of all, isn't he a tax lawyer or something? Isn't Hayden in taxes or something? He's not in like divorces and relationships or something. I think he said they're in different departments, but I think he does like tax. And I don't know how he's putting in this thing, or maybe they're allowed to cross over a little bit if they have a case that the partners agree to or something. I don't know. But I mean, what are the chances that he could do that? I don't think there's any. And so, I mean, I was thinking, let's detail all of the pain and suffering he has caused Andy over these past few seasons and stuff. I mean, like, let's see. She was locked out of her apartment and her bank account because of Gary. Remember that? And then that was after he took her out there to some country to show her a house. And then the police grabbed him. And then they made her walk home. Nobody would even give her a ride. That's pain and suffering until one of those officers driving by picked her up. She's trying to call all her girlfriends and Danny being cheap wanting money and stuff. But look at what she's going through. That's her pain and suffering, So her bank accounts got seized, her apartment and everything in it when Gary got arrested. Her friend Sabrina almost lost her job because she allowed Andy to deposit Gary's money into her account, and they think it was stolen money. And then Gary almost squeezing Andy to death where she passed out. I mean, that's pain and suffering. His wife showing up to Andy's job in the parking garage at work and then showing up at her apartment with a gun trying to kill her, and Andy had to fight for her life. And both times she had to fight. Thank God for Tima showed up in the parking garage, which, by the way, that's something that Andy still has never shared with her girls. Isn't that something? I wonder why that's a secret. Then Andy lost her job, or almost lost her job. I think she lost it and then got it back because of the game Gary's ex-wife was playing with the attorneys and stuff, all that mess that was going on in there. And it caused Andy to lose her job. But thank God that detective gave her, or that whatever, private eye, PI gave her that information. You remember that female PI gave Andy some information because Gary or whoever didn't pay her. So she was like, well, I'm going to give her all the dirt so she could use it against them. What else? What other things that caused Andy pain and suffering? Y'all put it down in the comment section. There's a whole lot of stuff. Let's see. He moved all of her furniture without her permission and put her into a new apartment, whether it was fantabulous or not. He had no reason to do that. She could have had a heart attack going in there, seeing all her stuff gone and don't know what's going on. And she thinking she robbed. Let's see. Following and stalking her. Gary has followed her to different places that she's been, hotels or whatever, restaurants. He's stalked her and what is that? That's spying on her with the telescope in the apartment, watching her. Everywhere she go, he shows up or seems to know where she is, and etc., etc., etc. I know I missed some. I want y'all to put some down in the comment section. But what do y'all think about that? I don't think he have a cold day in his hell's chance to win a case like that. And I did do some research on this at that. I did some research on Atlanta law with pain and suffering, and I was trying to find out more about it, you know. So I learned that pain and suffering is a type of non-economic damage, meaning there are no receipts to prove it in court, as may exist with medical bills or car damage. In Georgia, pain and suffering is considered a broad range of physical or emotional effects the accident had on the victim and his or her family. This can include physical pain, mental anguish. That's what Gary gave Andy, I think. Plus, he might have given her some physical pain. No longer enjoying life, loss of health and vigor, not being able to work, and more. So, how does Gary fit in that with the, what was Hayden talking about? That Gary could sue for pain and suffering? So they said personal injury law attempts to compensate a victim for the full extent of their damages, including those that are not so easy to quantify, like pain and suffering. And it also states, lastly, that pain and suffering in Georgia may include the physical and mental repercussions of being injured, such as past and future physical pain and suffering, past and future mental anguish, disruption to bodily health and vigor, disruption to normal living, disruption, the enjoyment, it says disruption, but it should say disrupting the enjoyment of life, the loss of the ability to work and make a living, the shock of the impact of the injuries on the victim, and fear about the extent of the injury. Now, y'all tell me, at what point, all of this I just read, do Gary have a chance in hell? A snowball's chance in hell. I like that one better. That he would win some case like that. What was Hayden talking about? What was Hayden talking about? Now, if anybody could think of any way or any possibility, wild, even if it's a wild and crazy one, because y'all know how TP writes, any wild possibility that Gary could win some money from Andy for pain and suffering, I want y'all to put that down in the comment section, because I need to see that. I need to see it. I need to see it now. So that was the other topic I wanted to talk about. I don't know how he could ever win that. And it might even be hard for Andy to win it. When I'm reading all of this Georgia law, it would be difficult for Andy to even put in for pain and suffering. So, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to let you know every time I upload new content. Like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. And when I say like, what do I mean, y'all? Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. It's your girl, Barbie J, saying peace.